Hello, everyone. It's May 14th, Thursday, and we're continuing to unpack these verses from John chapter 6. And what we're unpacking this week is John chapter 6, verses 41 through 51. And if you recall, this is where Jesus says that he's the bread of life come down from heaven. And these complainers or murmurers, if you will, have said, how can you be the son of Joseph and Mary down the street? We know you grew up here as a child. And now all of a sudden you say that you're the real bread that has come down from heaven. And I wanted to sort of unpack one more thing in here. If you recall, Jesus doesn't answer their question directly. In true rabbinical fashion, they ask this question or they have this complaint, and he comes at it from another angle, doesn't he? And the way that he comes down, he says, do not complain. No one can come to me, or no one comes to me unless they are drawn by the Father. What this seems to be saying is that there's this thing about divine intervention, or if you will, causing people to come to Jesus or to consider Jesus, and then this notion of free will, human free will. And we'll kind of go into a little bit more of this free will versus, say, predestination a little bit on Sunday. But what I wanted to ask you maybe over the next couple of days to consider is how Jesus doesn't say, no one comes to absolutely, completely understand me and to completely believe in me 100% unless the Father draws that person. Rather, Jesus just says, no one comes to me. If we are drawn by the Father, or if we are drawn by God, to even begin considering Jesus, does that mean that we are somehow on a journey of faith? And is it okay to have doubts about who Jesus is? I can tell you, when I first entered seminary, I really struggled with Jesus. And I'm not going to give you my answer. I will just tell you at the beginning, I struggled with Jesus quite a bit. But where are you right now with Jesus? Who is Jesus? What is Jesus? Jesus says he's bread. Jesus says he's wine. Jesus says he's light. What and who are Jesus to you? And when it comes to this notion of believing in Jesus, where are you on that continuum? And do you think it's okay to be wherever you are? In other words, is it okay to have serious doubts at times about who Jesus is and what Jesus is? And that's just some things I'd ask you to maybe think about and consider as we roll in towards the end of the week. God bless you all. Hope this finds you well.